Welcome to Naviwork, your guide to settling into a new organization. Fresh out of school or transitioning from one organization to the next. I know it can be challenging to navigate the work environment because I've been there, done that, and worn the t-shirt. I am the amazing Ameze, and I'm here to help. I can't wait to see you every Monday at 7 a.m.
Kingdom, but I am very African. I am very Nigerian. It was just the next phase of things for my life and for my family. But I am proudly Nigerian. I am proudly African. I am proudly global because everything I want to do, thanks to the internet and the world wide web, we are global, so you can sit here and be affecting and impacting lives all over the world. So a little bit about me. I am a graduate of law. I think I graduated from the university in about 2002. That's a very long time. And then I went to the Nigerian law school to qualify as a lawyer, barrister in Nigeria. Then subsequently, I did a master's in the University of London, a master's in law. And then I also have what's my motto? I'm having so many questions. Okay, but let me finish my introduction. Master's in law, and then I also became a chartered human resource professional with the Chartered Institute of Personal Management in Nigeria. I also am an associate member of a couple of other HR platforms. And how did I? So I started with law. I worked in one of the best law firms in Nigeria. It's also very global, Udodo Ameze Osague-Iduh. And if you know anything about legal training, it's very strict, very principled. You learn order, you learn discipline quite early in life. And the thing about it was, I was always determined to work. So I worked when I was in university. When I have my day off in college, I would go and work for my uncle in his gallery. I would learn from him, learn from his friends. I used to be the receptionist. I used to read the newspapers to him. I would read the paper to him. He will tell me to pause, and then his friends would discuss it. They'll tell me to continue. I was like a TV set, a TV presenter. I would present and do that. So when I graduated from school, it took, I didn't go to law school till after 14 months because there was a backlog. So everybody, yes, you can ask the questions, James. So everybody in my set and a couple of sets from some other colleges had to wait for about a year and 4 months to get into, a year and 2 months, that's 14 months to get into the Nigerian law school. So in that time, I interned with the law firm of Udodo Ameze Osagie, and then I learned company secretary. So I started being a company secretary right out of college. So I would take minutes of meetings, I would circulate minutes of meetings, sometimes develop the agenda. I learned all those things there. So when I got to law school, and it was one of even the exam questions, a part of them teaching you that in law school, it was one of the exam questions, things about company secretarial or company law. So when I finished my internship, went to law school, got out of law school, went back to work for that law firm. Working for that law firm, I worked there for a while. Then I left and I worked there for about 2 years. And then I went to work for an investment bank. So at the investment bank, I was doing legal, HR, and trust. Now, and that was 2007 to 2010. In 2010, at a meeting, not like this, but everybody was there. I was looking, I didn't know what was happening. It was announced that I would become the head of human resources. So I was like, oh, wow, I'm also finding out at this meeting. And immediately after the retreat, I was given a letter to go and set up and run an independent HR division. And so I started researching, I started studying, I started working on all the documents that were available with me and trying to improve them. And I was there for 12 years. I was head of HR for 10 of those 12 years. And then, of course, I did all kinds of programs, culture modification, transition, employee engagement, all kinds of initiatives. I also doubled as legal because once a lawyer, always a lawyer. So I would take minutes of meetings, set up agendas. Then from there, I moved. I was there for 12 years. And then from there, I moved I took a break, but it didn't last long because I got another job as the head of HR or head of people for a logistics tech company. I was there for about 2 months, and then I got another opportunity where I worked as the executive head of human resources for a multinational. There I was involved in so many projects, did a lot of transfers, moving from virtual, from a paper-based system to virtual system. There were just so many things. So I didn't go to like a VA school, but I went to law school, and part of the courses that you do in law is company secretarial. You're taught about all these things. But post-COVID, that's when VA started becoming very attractive, because you can sit in Nairobi and be a company secretary to a company in Russia.